Sage, how you doing, man?
I'm straight. How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's one of these early mornings, especially, looking like you were representing last night in Dago, which I know because you were partying. So how was the show?
It was dope. A lot of people, a lot of energy, a lot of awe faces.
Wow, okay. First time in San Diego? Because I'm,
No, this is my third time, I think.
Third time in Dago, okay.
I don't remember what I did last time.
Right? So then it must have been a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Right, representing from Diego to the Bay and vice versa. Sage Gemini in the studio. And, one of the crazy things, too, is a lot of people who have found out that you were going to be coming in virtually unknown. I mean, to a lot of folks, because you're still doing your thing.
Yeah.
You've been doing your thing for a while.
Yeah.
One of the things that kind of interested me in me trying to, get to know you was, researching you on the internet and all that stuff, seeing videos, interviews that you've done in the past. And, my relation to you in respect to the Bay is having an ex-girlfriend from the Bay and being introduced to the field because, I'm a little bit older than you, but back in the day, one of my partners who was from Fairfield took me out there. So, I mean, it's one of those things when I got a chance to see it, it was, like, to me, the field.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Armiel High School, Vallejo. Oh, okay, representing like that. There you go, D-Mac, who I met a little while ago.
Yeah, he went to Armiel. I went to Fairfield and Rodriguez.
Ooh, okay. So my man Sage and D-Mac, and as far as you mentioned in one of your interviews, like you're not rich, but compare yourself from back in the day to now, because I'm sure it's lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about that for a second. You got the brand new single.
Yeah.
But how has it been? From a guy that worked at Pacific Sun, like literally, because I know I saw that video.
Yeah.
So
it's good. I remember going back to Pac Sun with, and I was asking them what their sales goal was. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just bought, like, heck of clothes.
Right.
Like a big old wad of money. Like, ladies was like, oh, we should have never, like, fired you. They had that face on. I was like, yeah, give me the bag. And I just left.
Right.
And so, it changed a lot. I got a nice car.
You got a nice car out of it, right? From a seasonal employee to a full-time pimp, representing the field. There you go. Bay Area Sage and Gemini, gas pedal. And, literally we were talking a second ago about, you being kind of like introduced to the public, eye right now. A guy that, just a couple years back, working retail, probably selling, little things at the register. Were you like doing the stocking thing, or was it just? I
was doing all of it. I was doing stocking and selling stockings.
Right.
Little board shorts.
Yeah.
I was selling it all,
See, that's what I'm trying to imagine right now. Sage and Gemini gas pedaling, in the back in a stock room right now. But I mean, now you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
You're moving from city to city, and talk about the single. I mean, how that's changed you as a person.
I wasn't very cool in high school, as I tell everybody. Don't laugh at me, Stretch. But he's like, oh gosh. A lot of the same people want to like hang out with me, so I'm just like, nah. And they're like, oh, you a fake, you letting all the money change you and all this and all that. So a lot of people don't like me no more, but a lot of people love me. Like, I can support my family, my daughter's straight. I'm having fun. Like, I'm not stressed no more.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I'm away from a lot of the drama. It's just like, I'm perfecting my craft. I'm part of HBK now.
Yeah.
It's like one of my dreams. I'm around some cool people. Like, I'm upgrading on my music. I got better at making beats. Like, it's just tight. Like, I got an album coming out in January called Remember Me.
Right.
A gas pedal went gold. It's on the top 100 on the Billboard. I was on 106 in Park, BET, MTV News, eFuse News, Revolt, all in like one day.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing all this like back and forth. I get to travel. Like,
yeah.
I walked the VMA red carpet, walked the BET red carpet, Hip Hop Awards red carpet. Just a lot. Like, everything's happening too fast. Like,
but in a positive way, though.
In a positive way, yeah. Everything's happening fast. Like,
So, to kind of break it down, middle finger goes out to Pacific Sun. No, I'm playing. You know what I mean?
I love them. They're dope.
He's probably thinking to himself, damn it, I didn't want to sell no, Billabong T-shirts or anything like that anyway. Sage is Gemini in the studio right now, and people have kind of known you too, virally via Red Nose and all that other stuff. You talked about the brand brand new album, which is going to be coming out. Can you kind of go more in depth about that too?
The album that comes out January is called Remember Me, for all the people who denied me in high school.
Right?
Yeah, it has like a little mini story to it. It's like, it has a lot of energy. I got Tyga on there. I'm waiting on this other verse I can't say until it comes.
Nice.
It has a lot of energy, party songs, me really rapping instead of saying spoon and fork.
Sure. Yeah.
Cause Gas Pedal and Red Nose, I wasn't really rapping. Those was just like someone like catchy stuff, just like what do you say type of stuff.
Right. So how did that come about, by the way? I mean, when it came to Gas Pedal, because everybody knows, virally that from whether you're representing the town and the field, West Coast, and straight to the South to East, as far as the dance is concerned, how did that just? Did you come up with the dance, or
My brother D-Mac.
Okay, there you go.
At Get It D-Mac on Twitter.
Yeah, right. Let me real quick, even though D-Mac's not on the micro kick, did you kind of mess around with 40's Camp? Did I meet you?
No.
Never did?
No,
okay.
That's E-Ninja. That's E-Ninja. You talking about
here I am trying to do the stereotype, all black men look alike.
No.
Okay, now I'm the ass.
He dyed his hair. He dyed his hair. We was like, you look just like E-Ninja. Like, they're part of the Turf Fiends.
Right, okay.
Chunky and E-Ninja. Chunky actually made the dance Yikin'.
Okay.
He made Yikin', and then we all came up with the Red Nose dance like Yikin', and he put the twist on it. And
yeah. Okay. So I'm looking like the ass today, saying that your brother look like one of the dreadheads. The only reason why, because back in the day, I have my cousin from the Bay Area who was DJ E-Rock, and he messed with Sick With It and all those guys and so on and so forth, and those guys that I met. So you guys kind of look alike, but in the sound, I'm looking like the ass today. You know what I mean? Sage and Gemini in the studio, and we talked about the album and all that other mess. So I know you guys have a flight today. Is there any last words for San Diego as we're getting this quick introduction? I know we're going to be seeing more of you in the upcoming months and years here. So because just by watching the videos, I could tell you're a really great dude.
Yeah,
just really down to earth. But to all the haters back in the day, say, "Look me now, bitch." So last words for San Diego. There it is, my man, representing the studio. And as far as let them know, how to cop the brand new single and all that other stuff too, or Instagram, social stuff.
Yep. Well, first of all, it's me, my brother, and my DJ in the house. So mine is at Sage the Gemini for Vine, Instagram, and Twitter. SAGETHEGEMINI. My brother is at Get It DMAC, GETIT DMAC. And my Lucci is the real DJ Lucci, THE. My Lucci. My DJ is the real DJ Lucci. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah.
THEREAL DJ LUCCI.
There it is.
Follow
and there were some people asking me whether or not you were part of the Illuminati. Just to confirm, yes, he's part of the Illuminati. Okay.
Yes,
that's what it is.
I am part of the Illuminati. I'll kill everyone.
There it is.